Democratic U.S. Senate nominee Angela Alsobrooks told us today even she was surprised by how quickly the race was called last night, but she said she never doubted she would win. Boxes of extra T-shirts, bundles of lawn signs, stacked up leftovers from the field, very few people. Most of the team is taking a break on this day after. The candidate still working. An afternoon blitz of interviews with news outlets.
We felt for weeks the momentum building. I could feel the energy. I could feel the surge happening.
It's barely 12 hours after a long, hard-fought and bitter primary battle ended in a decisive win for the 53-year-old Alsobrooks. The race called so early it surprised some political experts, including UMBC professor Ian Anson.
And I think that a lot of analysts have been looking at this and wondering sort of exactly how that momentum swung so deeply in her favor over just the last few weeks of the race, according to some polls.
Alsobrooks says it's about putting in the work, which now includes reaching out to supporters of Congressman David Trone.
We're going to be unified in November. There's so much space under the tent that we're building because it's about the future and about our families.
She pitched electability and won the primary. By her victory speech, she'd already made the pivot, ripping into Republican nominee former Governor Larry Hogan, reminding that choice and control of the Senate are on the ballot too.
These are issues that are on the ballot and are of concern to Maryland's.
Experts say Alsobrooks will have to retool some of her messaging for general election voters and expect big money flooding into Maryland to help her do that.
You're going to see a lot more political advertisements in the months and weeks to come. And so if you're sick of it, right, you're going to have to kind of grin and bear it.
It's a different electorate in the general, experts say, and so Angela Alsobrooks will need to reintroduce herself to November voters between now and November. In Largo, I'm Kate Amara, WBAL TV 11 News.